Teachers could design a flawless lesson plan, but if their students are unable to learn the materials, whether through a lack of discipline, an unwillingness to ask for help, or a crisis of academic confidence, then all of that planning will go out the window. To make the most of your instructional time and help your students be more resilient and inquisitive, here are 3 key mindsets to encourage in your classroom. We know a sense of belonging is essential for learning, but it's not just your responsibility. It should be co-created between you and your students. In fact, when students take an active role in developing the classroom culture, their sense of community and belonging can soar. Instead of simply announcing class rules, ideate and document them with your students' help, then refer back to those mutual agreements when they get broken. Try also using we language to frame the classroom as a team effort with shared values and objectives. To bolster that camaraderie, it's important not to play the taskmaster. Think of yourself as a warm demander, mixing high academic and behavioral standards with a healthy dose of kindness and accessibility. It's natural to want to shield your students from failure, but going easy on your class doesn't help them grow. Learners of all ages benefit from regularly experiencing frustration and productive struggle. To encourage a tolerance for academic risk, try de-emphasizing grades. A 2021 study showed that withholding grades in favor of written and verbal feedback improved performance on future assignments by as much as 2/3 of a letter grade. It's also important to avoid creating an atmosphere of shame when students get things wrong. Mistakes should be normalized and even celebrated. Consider group activities like My Favorite Mistake, where you share student errors, made anonymous of course. The resulting discussion can provide opportunities for new insights on the content. A certain amount of stress is both acceptable and necessary for students on their way to adulthood. But along with that stress should come tools to manage it. Incorporate tactics like brain breaks, deep breathing, or meditation throughout the school day. Consider working with students to learn to measure the size of a problem and react proportionally. Asking themselves questions like, what is the source of my frustration, and what can or can't I control, will help them gain perspective on an issue. Moving the needle on student mindsets might seem daunting, but when you start putting these practices to use, you'll find yourself teaching to a classroom of students in the right headspace to learn.